Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. Today we're going to talk about Cosmos or Atom and how it just rocketed up into the top 15 with no warning or whatsoever, and why that isn't as surprising as it looks. It didn't come up from like number 3,000 to the top 15 by a giant price increase. It did just get listed on Binance, and the price did increase 40%, but before now it wasn't even listed in the top 100 and would take much more than a 40% increase to go from rank like 1,000 to rank 15. So why did it go to rank 15, first of all? If you look at CMC, CMC is honestly the only listing that has this. I checked both Yahoo and LiveCoin Watch, and they did not have Cosmos listed at number 15. It is too new and fresh for them, and they have not caught up. But as you can see, Cosmos basically went from a zero market cap to a 790 million market cap on May 1st. And it actually didn't do that. They basically just finally counted the circulating supply. Cosmos right now isn't even at its all-time high. Its all-time high was back in March at like $7-8, and it's only $4.82 right now. Considering where Bitcoin was in March and where Bitcoin is right now, that is a very, very good price right now. But it didn't just come out of nowhere. It was always a fairly decently high market cap coin. They just never really released the circulating supply until now. And now that they've released 190,688 Cosmo coins, it's suddenly shot up into the top 15. In fact, the price of Cosmo was actually $6.79 on April 22nd, and it didn't really have any market cap then. Basically, on May 1st, after the Binance listing, they finally released what the circulating supply was. They were able to calculate a market cap, and Cosmos therefore shot in the top 15 once they did the math. But if you look at this graph, it was always a top 10, 15 coin. They just didn't have the market cap thrown in there. So it didn't just come up out of nowhere. It was always there. They just finally released what the circulating supply was instead of a question mark. So it shot up into the top 15 all of a sudden. It's like I said, it's so new that LiveCoin Watch and Yahoo Finance doesn't have it yet in the top 15. But the more interesting question is, what is Cosmos? So Cosmos is basically a decentralized network of independent parallel blockchains, each powered by a BFT consensus algorithm like Tendermint consensus. I don't know what Tendermint actually is, but it seems like it's a blockchain, or it's a layer that links blockchains together. Cosmos is an ecosystem of blockchains that can scale and interoperate with each other. Before Cosmos, blockchains were siloed and unable to communicate with each other. They were hard to build and could handle only a small amount of transactions per second. Cosmos solves these problems with a new technical vision. In order to understand this vision, we need to go back to the fundamentals of blockchain technology. Then it explains a little bit about blockchain and some of the more technical details of Cosmos. So, it kind of like you have the application, consensus, and networking, and how does Cosmos fit in the blockchain system. And then it explains Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then the limitations of these things. And then it has a Cosmos SDK, which is an application on top of everything. And it basically is a bridge between the various blockchains. It tells you how to fit all the pieces of the SDK together and other application networks. So it's kind of a bridge between, like I said, it's kind of a bridge between blockchains, and it improves speed and scalability. So that's what Cosmos is. I have seen other projects like this, but it's supposed to be the most powerful ecosystem of connected blockchains, most interoperable. It's supposed to basically just make blockchains interoperable with each other. It's kind of like a fitting piece in a puzzle, and it looks like it's a pretty good project, and it does definitely have a lot of support and a fairly large community. They have events everywhere, and the coin, like I said, honestly, it just didn't shoot up for like 10 cents. It's not like it's not like the coin shot up from like 1 penny to $4. It was always this much. They just finally released how much circulating supply they had, which is 190 million. And that's why it has almost $1 billion worth of market cap at number 15. So that's the explanation on Cosmos, why it all of a sudden shot into the top 15. It didn't come up from 1 penny. And I don't think it's actually overbought right now because of that. Yes, it's experienced a pump since Binance, since the Binance listing, but realistically, on April 22nd, it was $6.79. So because of this, it shouldn't all of a sudden dropped to like 5 cents again because it didn't come up from 5 cents. In fact, it suffered like the rest of the cryptocurrencies during the long crypto winter, and now is starting to go up a little bit. So that's the story of Cosmos. I don't think it's some like pump and dump. I don't think it's a pump and dump coin. I think it's basically at the price it probably should be, and it's definitely not one of those like fly by night coins. As I can see right now. So that's the my review on Cosmos, kind of what it is and how it just shot up into the top 15 from nowhere. So retweet this video if you like my content. Check out my Twitter. It's in the description below, and share this on social media if you like my content. Thank you and have a nice day.